Cowards. Corrupt leaders. Idiots. Before we start, I just want to take time to congratulate Biflo, Pilato, Wezi, Mubita Nawa, Mupita. These youths that refused to be intimidated. They refused. They said, we cannot be intimidated by Edgar Lungu and his police. I want to say congratulations to you, youths of Zambia. I want to say congratulations to you. I want to say it again. Congratulations to you. You are so awesome. You know, you have proven to PF that you are not analog. You are no longer operating from analog system. You are now operating from digital era. I said it before. The problem that Zambia is having is that the leaders are operating from analog. the leaders, the police, the this and that, they are still operating in analog why things have gone digital. During the live broadcast that Pilato and the group, Biflo and others, the broadcast that they were addressing, I saw that within a space of 30 minutes, these guys were able to speak to 12 million Zambians. Now, what is the population of Zambia? 18,000 and this guy managed to speak to half, at least nearly half of Zambian people in 30 minutes. 30 minutes only. They managed to speak to over 12 million Zambians. Pilato was having over 10,000 people watching on his page. Mubita Nawa, thousands of people were watching on his page. Biflo, over 6,000 people were watching on his page, and many other pages. I want to say thank you. Let me tell you something that you don't know. Sometimes stupidity can be confused to humility. Let me say it again. Sometimes stupidity can be confused to humility. The type of youths that we have today in Africa, the type of youth that are there in Zambia, imagine if it were you, the youths that were there during the time of during the time white people were ruling us. You can see that we are going to be defeated. They were going to tell us, no, you are not going to protest. Imagine if you were Kenneth Kaunda. The easiest way that dictators, the easiest way that corrupt leaders, the easiest way, like the easiest way that stupid leadership, like the one you have there, the easiest way they use to tie down the youth is follow the right procedure. Which right procedure are you talking about? There is no right procedure in Zambia. If the youth go and report to the police, police will not do anything. If the youth go to police and seek for permit, police will not do anything. And let me tell you this. That's why I say the leaders in Zambia are ruling from an analog point of view. Those guys are down. Very, very down. Look at somebody like Bowman Lusambo. Is that also a leader? What does he know? How many of them am I going to mention? None of them there is an intellectual. All of them are operating from analog point of view. They don't understand anything. There is no law in the world that says that before you protest, you must seek permit from the police. It's a lie. You can never seek permit from the police, because if government is oppressing you, do you think they will give you permit? There is no law on earth that stops you from protesting. The only thing you do is you inform the police. It's only in Zambia where I'm hearing that before you protest, you must be permitted by the police. When you know that police will not permit you, you can never in your life get a permit from police if you want to protest against a useless regime like the one you have there in Zambia. The law, study the law. I always tell youths of Zambia, please don't be intimidated by these guys. This guy, they know nothing. When it comes to international criminal court, they will not do anything. They don't know anything. They don't even know the law themselves. There is no law on earth that stops you from protesting. There is no law on earth that tells you that you must get permit from the police to protest. It doesn't happen before. It has never happened before. You don't need a permit to protest. You only inform the police, and police come to help you to control the movement. That's all. You don't need a permit from the police. You don't need it. Youth of Zambia, I want to encourage you to be strong. What you have started now, what you are doing now, today, as I'm talking to you, the whole world is watching you. What you are doing now, you are fighting for your generation. You are fighting for your right. You are fighting for your unborn children. Don't be intimidated by the police. Don't. And let me tell Edgar Lungu tonight, and tell PF, because those guys are down. They don't know nothing. Let me tell you, there is no movement, there is no government, there is no organization that starts a war with the youth and win it. It has never happened. No matter how dictator you are, no matter how powerful you are, you can never start a war with the youth and win it. It's a lie, Edgar. You can't. You can never start a war and win it with the youth. Look at what happened in Sudan. Are you more powerful than that idiotic president of theirs, who even the police in South Africa failed to arrest him when he was here? He was an addictive dictator, powerful dictator with great military. The day youth rose up and say enough is enough, where is he? Is he not gallivanting in jail now? You can never start a war with the youth and win it. You can tamper with any other thing. You can tamper with the women. You can tamper with any other group. But the day youths get angry with you, the day they lose their mind, the day they lose their respect for you, you are gone, my brother. Forget it. Today, you are chasing the youths up and down, intimidating them with police. Edgar Lungu. It's because they are still studying the ground. Wait. You'll be tired. Even the police will stop fighting them and start fighting you. Mark my words somewhere. I know what I'm talking about. I am the engine room of information. What I know about Zambia, you as a president don't know it. Relax. The thing you started with the youth is a no-go area. You can tamper with any other thing. Leave the youth. Believe me, these youths, you have frustrated them beyond frustration. You have frustrated them. Unbelievable. You have frustrated them. You have pushed them to the wall. And they want to protest. And you think that you can use police to intimidate them. Relax. We have seen police. We saw police in Egypt. The day youth rose up, and they rose up and say, we don't want you again, the president. Where is he? Don't play with the youth. You can play with your political party. You can use it the way you want, but leave the youth aside. People of Zambia, I want to open your eyes today that PF know that they have lost the youths. PF know that PF know that they have lost the youths. Everywhere you mention PF in the ear of any neutral youth of Zambia, not political. I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about Zambia as a whole. Anywhere you mention the name of PF in the ear of a youth, they don't want to hear anything about it. PF know that they have lost the youth. What are they trying to do now? They want to lobby the women. They want to start doing like they are respecting the women. They want to lobby the women. This is why I say PF is a useless party. It's a party that don't have vision. They move with wind. If wind blow, they go. If wind blow, they go. That's why they have managed to useless the country. They have managed to destroy the economy. They have managed to destroy the reputation of Zambia internationally. Because truly speaking, there are no intellectuals in PF. I've realized that everyone there is a cadre. Even Edgar Lungu, I was thinking that he was wise. In most of my broadcasts, I always say that guy is a little bit wise. But now I've known that he's not wise. There is nothing on his head. Nothing. Hey, let me educate you. I know that I don't want you to steal this idea from me, Edgar, and your PF people. You must continue the way you are doing your rubbish. Don't steal this idea. But let me tell you something. The protest of the youths was going to be the greatest political goal for PF and for Edgar Lungu. What you were going to do was not to intimidate the youth. What you were going to do was to give them opportunity. You were actually going to ask them to come to State House. Let the youth protest. Let them come to State House. Because they were not having guns. They were not having machetes. They were not having any weapon. They were harmless. You were actually going to encourage them to say, you come, all of you come. I want to hear from you. When they arrive at State House, they are going to tell you to say, sir, we are suffering. We are not getting a job. You make them promise that you will give them a job. We are suffering. We are being intimidated in our own country by foreigners, by Chinese. You tell them, no, this thing will not happen again. You hear from them, hear what they want to say, because you are their father. It was going to be a very big political goal for you. It's just that Edgar Lungu, you don't have advisors. All your advisors are Mugu. They are just like you. They are Mu. They are Mugu like you. If they knew how to advise you, believe me, you had a very big opportunity to score a goal using that protest. You are going to tell them, oh, my children, come to State House. You two will gather at State House. You can even use that opportunity to give them a fake promise. Of course. You give them fake promise. Tell them something that will make them happy. Believe me, these children would go home happy. They would go home saying, let us give our leader another opportunity. But what did you do? The people that are advising you, that's why you have surrounded yourself with so many arrogant people. They are giving you bad advice. They are giving you useless advice. They are giving you an advice that, where is pomposity going to take you, Edgar? As a leader, you don't need to be pompous. You were supposed to humble yourself. Hey, come, my children. What is wrong? They tell you, sir, we are not getting employment. You tell them, I'm going to give you employment. You explain to them what is going on in the country. What did you do? You push them away. You sent police. My goodness. Zambia was gassed for months. It took you many, many months to release police to start protecting the citizen. Just this youth, few people, Biflo, Pilato, these guys are not criminals. These guys are not even harmful. Many of them don't even have guns. You released battalions of police dressed in machine gun. What are you mad? Edgar Lungu, where are your senses? An opportunity to score a political goal. That this, believe me, if I was your advisor, or if there was any wise person among you, this, believe me, by now, Zambia would have been quiet. Youths would have been clapping for you. You had an opportunity to embrace them. Hey, come, what is wrong? By the way, when a child is crying, the parents do not intimidate the child. They bring the child and ask, what is wrong? Everybody in Zambia are under you. You are their father. They are crying. They want to come and cry in the house. You sent the police to chase them away. You sent the police to intimidate them. That is madness. That is stupidity. That is timidity. That's why I'm saying, Edgar, wake up. You are not yourself. Believe me, you are not yourself. If not, this time around, by today, everyone was going to say, hey, at least we'll have a good president. But you have missed the opportunity. You have missed it. People around you like Bowman Lusambo who doesn't know anything. Your close friend, these people that are advising you, they know nothing. They are telling you that, forget about the youth. They are just making noise on internet. Edgar Lungu, as I'm talking today, over 7,900 people to 8,000 people are watching me in this broadcast. 2016, you will not have more than 200 people watching you. Over 8,000 people are watching me as I'm talking to you now. Campaign has left the ground. It has entered here on internet. These youths that you are saying they are useless, they are just making noise on internet. Believe me, you'll be shocked next year. You'll be shocked next year. The people that are advising you are telling you, leave them. Let them continue making noise on Facebook. Let them continue making noise on internet. They are telling you this. They are telling you, let's go to rural area. Rural area people, they are watching us. Most of the messages that I'm receiving is coming from Luapula, Chipata, those rural areas. You can't believe it. They are watching and they know what is going on. The chiefs may support you today because you are president. We saw that during Rupia Banda's time. You might have been causing a resignation for other political parties using your power. We saw that in Rupia Banda's time. You will cry next year. Remember that it was only 100,000 or barely 100,000 votes that you used to win in 2016. And why did the people vote you in 2016? You took over in 2015. And 2016, people voted, 2015, people voted you because of Satan and all the spiritual work we did. 2016, people said, no, 1 year is not enough. Let's give him another 5 years so that we can see what he can do. That's why people voted you, together with all the spiritual work we did. Edgar Lungu, as I'm talking to you, you have ruled Zambia for 5 years. Instead of Zambia progressing, you have brought Zambian economy to down. Today, as I'm talking to you, dollar is trading at 18 kwacha per dollar. It has never happened in the history of Zambia. Edgar Lungu, today as I'm talking to you, the price of milimi is unbearable. People are crying. Edgar Lungu, as I'm talking to you today, your government is corrupt. Your government is the most corrupt government on earth today. Stinking corrupt, which you yourself, through the audio voice, where you confirm, where you said you are seeing your ministers receiving money, huge amount of money is being deposited into people's account. You said this, and up to now, you have not arrested any of your officials. That's why I call you the father of corruption. If you are not corrupt, Dorasilia will never be in your cabinet. If you are not corrupt, the Chilufiatitalo will not be in your cabinet. If you are not corrupt, everyone that is undergoing investigation in your cabinet should have stepped down. But because you are corrupt and you are shedding corruption, that's why you have destroyed Zambia beyond. That's why I want you to sue me so that we can go to International Criminal Court. I'm not going to lawyers. I'm going to come with lawyers. Of course, I'm going to hire lawyers, but I will allow them to sit down and listen to me. Let me teach you how to, let me educate you. Let me teach you something. Let me tell the world that you are a very corrupt human being together with your leadership. Yes, people are crying. Now you want to run to women because you know that you have lost the youths. You want to start running to women. I saw Dora Siliti. I saw her speaking about Mora. Dora Siliti. What Mora are you talking about? Do you have Mora? Dora, what moral do you have? Somebody like you, Dora Siliti, somebody like you, who looked at an elderly person like President Sata and gave him a middle finger. Do you know what middle finger means? All of us know what it means. If you can raise a middle finger to an elderly person like Sata in parliament, in the presence of everybody, why do you want to talk about moral today? Are you mad? Zambians, do you forget so easily? Look at Dora Celia. PF today want to talk about respect women and elderly people. PF is not a party that must talk about moral. No. You shouldn't even mention it. Because your chief spokesperson, which is Dora Celia, does not have moral. Not even a bit. She doesn't have it. She raised the middle finger in front of camera to an elderly man or elderly man like Tilufia Sata. She did it. She did it. She raised the middle finger, and today she wants to come and talk about moral. Nobody must respect Dora Celia. She don't deserve respect. Not even a bit. There is nobody in PF that deserves respect. Today, PF want to run to women. We must respect our women. Youths are not respecting our women. Which youth do you want to respect you? I have traveled to the whole world. I have been to different countries. There is no country on earth whose youth have respect more than Zambia. Zambian people have respect so much. Believe me, there is no country on earth that have respect more than Zambia. Zambia youths are the best. They can respect you. That's why I was in Zambia for 7 good years. I was there. There is no country on earth that has more respect than the youths of Zambia. When you see that they are disrespecting you, know that you are a rotten human being. Dora Celia is a rotten human being. She doesn't have character. She's not a role model to anybody. She doesn't have the right to talk about moral. She's not moral. Not even a bit. Not even a bit. Not even a bit. PF must not talk about moral. Today you are talking about moral. Moral. In your presence, that idiot, Bowman Lusambo, that fool, in your presence, he slapped Kamburi. Is Kamburi's mate? Kamburi is an elderly person. No matter what he did, a young person like that fool that call himself Bowman Lusambo, a young person like that cannot slap Kamburi. Where is the moral? Today, Chellah is languishing in police cell simply because he insulted people, which I call an assault, insult, a case that to me is a case that doesn't go anywhere. But he's spending almost 3 to 4 days in jail simply because he spoke word, simple word. That fool, Bowman Lusambo, that's the best. That's why Edgar Lungu, my brother, your senses is gone. There is nothing left. Somebody like that is your best friend. That person slapped Kamburi. Slapped Kamburi in parliament. Everyone saw it. Why is he moving free on the road? He was not arrested. Today you want to arrest Chellah for just speaking something. A young boy, the ordinary cameraman that doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't know anything. You are taking him from police to police. A whole Zambian government, a whole Zambian police taking Chellah from here to here. When you have a lot of problems that we can solve. Today you want to talk about moral. Why is Bowman Lusambo walking all over after slapping Kambui? Why was he not arrested? PF should not talk about moral. You are a disgrace to morality. You don't even have the right to talk about moral. PF is a rotten camp. PF is a rotten potato. PF is a rotten tomato. PF is a rotten It's a rotten body. Nonsense. You want to talk about moral? Look at PF people. I saw the Rasilia. You don't respect the elder. You must learn to respect the elder. Which elder? You want respect today when you were disrespecting Satan. You called him a sick person. Which name that you did not call Satan? Today you want respect. You are a fool. You will never get that respect. You don't deserve it. If you are watching me from Zambia, there are people that deserve respect. Women of Zambia deserve respect. Men of Zambia deserve respect, but not Dorasilia. Dorasility don't deserve respect. If she raised a middle finger to the president, late president, a Dali man, she raised the middle finger to him. Then today she wants to talk about moral. What moral are you talking about? Where is the police? Why is Bowman Lusambo moving up and down when he slapped an elderly person like Kambuiri? You want to talk about moral in Zambia. Today you know that the youths, the youths have left you. The youths do not support you. The only few youths that are supporting you now are those people that are in PF. Few of them, actually. Few of them are supporting you. You have lost the youth. Now you want to run to the women. You want to tell the women the youth of Zambia are not respecting you. You are fools. You are mad. You don't allow respect to come. You earn it. Respect does not find you. You look for it. You work for it. If you deserve respect, you'll be respected. If you don't respect yourself, children will play with you. How can children respect Zambia police? Yesterday, is it yesterday or the day before yesterday? There was massive celebration all over Facebook after the youth dribbled the police. People were happy. There was celebration like the day Sata won election. People were happy. Youths were happy because the youth dribbled the police. Imagine what will happen next year when your corrupt government is removed from power. Government of Dao people. Everyone is Dao. Everyone, for you to get a big post, for you to be close to the president, you must become Dao and become a bootlicker. How are you going to run a country like this? Chellah is sleeping in jail. What I can tell you is that he will not go to jail. He will be out. When you are done, finish charging him in the copper belt. Take him to court. Let him get bail. And then when he's done, bring him back to Lusaka. Give him bail. It's his right to get bail. You cannot deny him bail. Let him come out and start going to court with Dorasilia. I have a lot of things to say about that woman. She's talking about Mora for what? Mora for what? Why should people, you that dress like masquerade, you call yourself Mora? Where is moral in your dress code? Don't know how to dress. You wear masquerade clothes, you come out and make noise. Mora. What Mora are you talking about? You don't have Mora. Where is your family if you have Mora? How many times did we insult Satan? Today you want to talk about moral because you see that the youth have abandoned you. The youth have gone. The youth have left you. The youth have realized that your party is a useless party. Today you want to talk about, you must respect our mother. Which mother? Youths in Zambia have respect. They respect their fathers. They respect their mothers. They respect the people that deserve respect. In fact, Zambia has the best youth on earth. I swear. Zambia has the best youth on earth. In Nigeria, just enter Instagram and see Nigerian pages. See what they are doing to our president. See when a picture of our president is posted, look at the insult they heap on him. Talk about here in South Africa. Haven't you seen what Malema is doing to the president? Such things don't happen in Zambia. Youth of Zambia are tolerant. Youth of Zambia, they are very humble. They are very quiet people. But you fools are taking advantage of them. You think that you are wise. You think that you can use them. You think that you can do anything with them and get away with it. You are lying. Next year, they will show you. You deny them opportunity. You don't give them job. Majority of the youths are crying. As I'm talking to you today, thousands of teachers that spent the little they had to go to school and study, they have finished their study, they can't get a job. They are crying up and down. They are crying like no man's business. Nurses, their parents spent thousands upon thousands sending them to school. They have finished school, they cannot find job. Those of them that are even going to the university, they finish, they cannot find a job. And you have the audacity to insult them. And after insulting them, they want to protest. Then you bring out the biggest police to go and guide them. Let me tell you something that you don't know, Edgar Lungu. Sit down and think about what I'm saying. In 2016, in almost all the police camp, you lost the election. You think that police is with you. In 2016, in almost all the army camps, you lost the election. You think that police is with you. You think that army is with you. I want you to sit down today and think about what is happening in Malawi. Think about it. Think about it. Think about what is happening in Malawi. Think about what happened in Sudan. You don't play with the youths, Edgar. You don't play with the youths. You don't. You don't. If there are things to touch, youths are. When you see Bible says, touch not my anointed. It's talking about the youths. I swear. Those guys, you don't touch them. No matter what. You can play with anything you want to play with. Don't play with the youths. The youths, how many youths? I think there were 6 or 7 in number. Only they managed to speak to 12 million people within 30 minutes. Edgar Lungu, together with your ZNBC, your DNBC, together with all your TV station and your Facebook page, you cannot speak to 12 million people. These guys managed to do it in 30 minutes. Think about what will happen next year. If I were you, I would start packing my bag and start making peace. If not, it's not going to be easy for you. You have messed up beyond messed up. You have messed up the money that you are supposed to use. Okay, during the election, you went to Kabwe and told them to say, okay, I'm going to open this Mulungushi textile. The youth club, because they wanted job. Up to now, it has nothing happened. You borrow money, billions of dollars. You don't do anything with it. You say you are building road. One road is costing 1.2 billion US dollars. Edgar Lungu. 1.2 billion US dollars. Do you know that you can actually use, let me tell you something you don't know. Road is good. But if there are no goods to move in that road is useless. Road is good. But if there is no economy to sustain the road, that road is useless. Edgar Lungu, road is good. But if there are no factories that transport goods in that road is useless. The priority of Zambia is not road. Zambia needed industry. Industry that would employ the children in Zambia. You promised them 500 jobs. You were supposed to open Mulungushi textile. You were supposed to start building industry. Edgar Lungu, Zambia is so blessed. Edgar Lungu, do a Google search today. In the whole of Africa, Zambia is rated number 5. The most blessed with natural resources. How many people are benefiting from it? Only you and the people that are close to you. The reason why I asked cadres to come and listen to me is because even cadres are not benefiting. Cadres are crying to me, Seer 1. Cadres from PF, they are crying to me. They are saying, Seer 1, things are bad. They are not benefiting from you. It's only you, Doracility, and those who are close to you. Those are the people benefiting, and your children, Tarsila, and the rest. Those are people benefiting. Zambia is blessed. Number 5 wealthiest country in Africa. But what is happening? The money comes in, the money is taken outside the country. Today, Zambia don't even have money. Can I tell you something? Let me shock you. Yesterday, I was watching Mr. Chanda. He's one of the opposition political leader in Zambia. This guy said something that made me cry. I am somebody that I don't have that heart, but this man spoke something that I sat down, tears came from my eyes. I said to myself, this is what we have put Zambian people through. We have made Zambian people go through hell, including I myself and everyone else that supported Edgar Lungu and everyone else that voted Edgar Lungu. We have destroyed Zambia. That Mr. Chanda was saying that, can you believe that most of the civil servants that got loan from the bank, that got loan from loan sharks, their accounts are being freezed now? Because from their salary, government deducts the loan, but it does not pay the loan to the people where the civil servant borrowed the money from. Government deducts that money and government eat that money. They don't pay the loan. Now those guys, that is including the police and the army, the same police that PF is sending to go and fight innocent youths, harmless youths, are the people whose loan is being deducted from their salary, but the government is failing to remit it. And these people's accounts are being closed. And they are crying, nobody will hear their cry. And they are languishing, nobody will hear their languish. Why? Because Zambia has run out of money. The government of Zambia has run out of money. That is why they are failing to pay their loan. That's why they are failing to run their country. Even at this, they are still looting. Because they don't have the heart for the people. They don't have. Very soon, next year now, you will see Edgar Lungu gallivanting from church to church, carrying a very big Bible and pretending like he knows what he's reading, so that he can deceive people with Jesus Christ. That's why I'm telling you, Africa, open your eyes. Religion is killing us. Religion is destroying us. If not, somebody like Edgar Lungu, that is leading a very strong corrupt government, will not have anything to do with the Bible. As we are talking today, I saw it from Mr. Chanda. He's the civil servant, the small salary that they are getting. I cry for the nation of Zambia. I cry for Zambia. I don't know how this thing happened, believe me. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Every day I kneel down, I look at the leaders of Zambia. I say, God, where are these people coming from? These are not leaders. These are Nebuchadnezzars. These guys don't have heart. Number one, the leaders in Zambia, people that are working, civil servants are getting peanuts. They are not getting enough money. Not because Zambia is not blessed. There is no country in Africa that is blessed more than Zambia. I was there. I knew how you have to dig copper. Just from here to here, you get copper. Copper everywhere. There is emerald. There is gold everywhere in Zambia. I think there is even oil now in Zambia. But the leaders are too corrupt. You pay the civil servant peanuts. You pay them small money. Just a little bit of money. And from that small money you pay them, you deduct their loan. Those that got loan. And you don't pay their loans. From that, electricity is unbearable. Not even in South Africa are you going to buy such electricity tariff. Electricity is unbearable. Number two, food. People are suffering. There is no money to buy food. There is no money to buy food. 3, the economy is dead. And you are saying the youths are lazy. The youths are lazy. The youths are not doing anything. What do you want them to do? There is nothing they can do. Where are they going to look for job? There is no job. What do you want to do? You tell them go and farm. You will not give them fertilizer. If you give them fertilizer, you will not give them fertilizer in time. You carry all the money and sending it abroad. Believe me, you are going to die before you eat that money. Idiots. Fools. Fools. Civil servants are crying. You increase the tariff, you don't increase their salary. Petrol that one is like gold in Zambia. If you manage to buy petrol, you are rich. Everything in Zambia is up. Everything in Zambia is increased. Everything is increased. Civil servants are crying day and night. They don't have the motivation to go and work because they are working for peanuts. They are working, they can't even pay their children's school fees. Believe me. They are working. They can't wake up and feel the desire to go and work. Because you are not motivating them. You are just looting everything together with your best friends and taking it abroad. Even if you want to loot, why not loot that money and invest it in your country? Use it and build textile in your country. Use it and build industries in your country. Use it and build plants in your country so that those people you are stealing from will go and work from there and benefit from what you are stealing. You can't do it. You steal it, you take it away. If I talk, you tell me, are you a Zambian? Are you a Zambian? Talk about Nigeria. That's what PF say. That's what every PF person say. I don't care. I am an African. I lived in Zambia. I have so many children in Zambia. I have so many people that love me in Zambia. And I cannot live and watch them suffer under a Digalungu. It's not possible. It's not possible. And as we are talking, you wrote stupid letter to my embassy. And I'm receiving a call. See, we want to negotiate a meeting between you and the PF. Even if I don't believe everything written in the Bible, but I believe that word that says light and darkness has nothing in common. I will never have a meeting with the PF until next year. When they lose the election, I can have meeting with them. Now, I can't. Over my dead body. Over my dead body. Even if you want to go and tell my president, call what is my embassy? You are not even talking to the right embassy. You are talking to my embassy in Zambia. What has my embassy in Zambia have to do with me? They don't have jurisdiction over me. Let me educate you. If you want to talk to me, if you want them to talk to me, speak to my embassy here in South Africa. Let me sit down with them. Let me tell them how corrupt you are. Let me tell them how useless you are, how stupid you are. They are calling me for a meeting. A meeting for what? What am I going to sit with PF to discuss? A corrupt group of people. Corrupt group of idiots. What are we negotiating? What are we talking about? You have not seen anything. I've not started talking. I'm going to talk. This is just the beginning. That's why if you are watching this video, make sure that you are sharing it. Share it, share it, share it, share it. So that they will hear it. The first time I was starting in February, I told you that when I start with you, even if you want to go and bring Jesus, he will not save you. You thought I was joking. If Jesus will not save you, what is Nigerian embassy? I'm telling you, even if you call my President Muhammad Buhari, he calls me today and says, Seer, I want you to sit down with PF and the talk. I will tell him, President, light and darkness has nothing in common to share. Especially those guys are down. They can't sit with an intellectual like me. What are we going to be discussing? They don't know nothing. If they sit with me, they will say, Seer, we are going to give you 10 million so that you stop talking. That's the only thing. There is nothing good that we are going to discuss in that meeting. So I'm not going to have any meeting with them. This useless letter you wrote and make them to call me and start calling for a meeting is useless. It's idiotic. I will not stop talking. And not even talking. I am talking and I'm working. Edgar Lungu, I want you in court, in international criminal court. I want them to hear between me and you. Let us talk. Let us sit down and talk. Forget about talking to my embassy. I have received their phone calls for a meeting so that you can see me and the PF can sit and talk and negotiate. I will not negotiate anything. I will not. I don't negotiate with idiots. I don't negotiate with people that don't have senses. The only senses they have is money. No. Money is not everything. Money is not everything. I take money from you, like I take 200 million from you today. I keep quiet. Generation will perish in Zambia. What shall it profit me? I don't believe in everything that is written in the Bible, but I believe that what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose the soul? I don't also talk about hellfire, but it's very important. It's very, very important that we know that money is vanity. It's vanity upon vanity. It's something that is not something that can make a whole Seer one to sit down with PF and discuss. I told you before, I don't lie. I don't make mistake in my word. I don't change my word. I told you, anything I say is happening. When I say that PF is going to be confused beyond, what is happening in PF today? Is it possible that a whole government will receive bicycle and they don't know where they receive it from? This one is saying different thing. That one is saying different thing. Is it possible? I told you that we have planted confusion there, and this is just the beginning. Everything I tell you is what I do. I don't just talk. I'm not a regular prophet. I am a traditional prophet, having my roots from Godfather that give me power so that whatever I say, I do it. I told you that when I start with you, even if you bring Jesus, you are not going anywhere. Then you run to my embassy. If Jesus will not save you from this thing, then why are you bothering my embassy? I have already said it. The fight, the battle between me and PF is a personal battle. It's not between Nigeria and Zambia. No. I'm not going to involve my country with what is happening between me and PF government. No. The fight is not even between me and Zambia. I love Zambia. I love Zambia so much. It's unfortunate that my leg will never step in Zambia because I've already sworn using the name of Godfather, who is the person that I respect so much, and the one that can kill me today and give me life today. I've already sworn to say I'm not going to come to Zambia. I love Zambia too much. There is no country on earth that I love more than I love Zambia. Zambia was like a home to me. Zambia was like a house to me. I love it. My fight is not between me and Zambia. My fight is between me and PF. PF have threatened me. They said they are going to send, I have the record, we are going to send tag and snipers to shoot you, but they are afraid. They know that we are waiting for them. We are waiting for, I'm in Limpopo here. Anywhere you go, ask where is Seer one. Go to police station, go to army, go anywhere. Even on the road, ask them where is Seer one. They will bring you to where I am. Come and shoot me now. We are waiting for you. Boma Lusambo threatened to beat me up. Up to now, we are waiting for him. We can't see him. He has run. Coward. Fear human being. Fear PF. Idiots. Come here. I teach you a lesson. So I said I'm not coming there. I'm not coming to Zambia. Zambia, I love you from far. And I will always love you from far. But the battle I'm fighting is to make sure that everyone in Zambia is liberated from the Chinese, from Edgar Lungu, from Bowman Lusambo, from Dorasilia, from corruption. That's what I'm fighting. So I've told Nigerian government, I said, I don't need your protection. I can protect myself. If it's spiritually, when you talk about spiritual, you talk about Godfather. It's #1 in Africa. It doesn't have competition. So if you are coming spiritually, it's okay, you are welcome. If you are talking about physically, like you want to come in tag way, like the way you are saying you are going to send a tag to come and shoot me, what, I didn't tag. If you are coming, you are welcome. There is no problem. You can come. Let's see who know how to shoot gun and who know how to run gun. I don't do the toggery of local champions. That toggery where you beat people on the road in Zambia. No, I don't do those things. If you want that one, you can come. Believe me, once you try it first, you are going to try. It will not work. But do you know that that is the end of your life? Even if in Zambia there, boys will enter and teach you a lesson. Forget, I don't, photography, everyone know me. Everyone know me in that area. Are you coming by prayer? You can pray. People send me Holy Ghost fire every day. That nothing happens. So this, my fight, I've already told Nigeria government, I said, look, leave me. The fight is not between you and Zambia. The fight is between me and them. Let me tell you something that, how stupid PF government is. When I was in Zambia, I was arrested several times. Sometimes they will arrest me for drug, and they will put me in, and they look for drug, they don't find the drug, they remove me. They arrested me. I cannot remember how many times I was arrested in Zambia. The last one they arrested me was, they said, I defiled a girl. Seer one has defiled a girl. I was in my house doing my own business. I just saw police. Police came and carried me from my house and put me in a Kabwata prison. They didn't tell me what I did. This is the only useless government on earth that can arrest somebody without proper investigation. This is the only useless government on earth that arrests somebody without even a crime. When they arrest you, that's when they start searching for a crime. They arrested me and put me in Kabwata police station. I stayed in Kabwata police station for complete 5 good days. My embassy sent a representative to Kabwata police station. Go there. The record is there. What did the Seer one do? According to law, you are supposed to take him to court within 48 hours so that you go and prove his innocence. Why are you detaining him here? 5 good days. They did not listen to my embassy. They did not listen to my embassy. They did not listen to my embassy. They kept quiet. They pretended like they didn't hear my embassy. My embassy cried to Kabwata police station, release Seer one or take him to court. They said no. 5 good days. I stayed there. If you didn't listen to my embassy when I was in Zambia, you treated me like a fool. Now you have run to my embassy to look for negotiation so that I can sit with you and talk. You are idiots. I don't talk with fools. All of you are illiterates. I don't mean educational illiterate, but you are morally bankrupt. You don't have wisdom. How am I going to sit? Okay, who am I going to sit and negotiate with? Bowman Lusambo. He doesn't understand English. He doesn't even know anything. How am I going to sit with him and talk? Who am I going to sit with and talk? Dora Celia. She don't know nothing. Which one am I going to sit with and negotiate? This is the same tactics they used on me. 5 good days in police cell. I did nothing. And they took me to court. Started taking me every day. I didn't see the girl. They say Seer one defiled. I didn't see any girl until they say, oh, no, you are innocent. You can go. I look at them, I laugh. Youths of Zambia, be ready to go to police station. Don't be shaking. I was going into police station daily. In fact, I started missing going inside police station. It doesn't shake anybody. Going to police station and coming out is not a big deal. It's not a big deal. They did it to me. And that's what they are doing to Chellah now. I'm telling you. Before Chellah was arrested, one day he called me and I told him, the battle you have started, prepare to go into prison. Prepare to die for your people. The battle you have started, prepare yourself. And he said, I'm prepared. It's better I die for my children to have a better future. That's why they are moving Chellah up and down. Who is Chellah? Ordinary Chellah. Look at Chellah. Look at Chellah. Ordinary Chellah of yesterday. Ordinary cameraman. That is the person they are moving up and down. V. The people that looted millions. The people that are going through investigation according to ACC, Chilufia Chitalo, is moving freely on the street. Is moving freely on the street. But Chellah that just spoke words. Insult. If insult was a big crime, then Dorasilia should have been in prison by now, snoring in prison. Bowman Lusambo, who slapped Kambwiri, was supposed to be in prison, snoring in prison. The justice of Zambia favors those that are in power, which is what I call useless justice. Which is what I call useless justice. Which is what I call on foolish justice. Somebody say, Papa, your coke. Thank you, please. You know, I'm so upset today. I'm so upset that I even forgot about Coca-Cola. Youth of Zambia, don't be intimidated. Eddie Galungu, you are watching me today. You were too quick. Your police were too quick to arrest Chellah. Your police were too quick to go and look for Bifro. What Bifro doesn't have a gun? Your police was too quick to go and look for what is the name of this one? Pilato. Harmless people. Your police went with machine gun and look for them. Edgar Lunga, up to today, we don't know the people behind the gassing of people of Zambia. Those are terrorists. Many people died in that gassing. Many innocent people were killed. Mob justice, they were killed. Police shot people during that time. Those people that were gassing your country, who are they? We don't know. Your police is quiet. The same way your police is quiet over 48 houses. You think that people are stupid. Look at over 9,000 people are watching me here today because they are tired of your leadership. They are tired of the corruption in your leadership. Corrupt government. They are tired of it. They are tired of it. Where are the gassers? Those people that gas. Your party members, some of them were saying, it was a church. It was a church behind the gassing. The way I know you, Edgar, if it was Akain de Chilema, by now, by now, where church was going to be already serving 1 year in prison. The way I know you, the way you are heartless. We are watching you. You don't want to tell us the people behind the gassing, and you want us to vote for you next year. You want to carry Bible and deceive us. You want to post scripture on your wall. Heartless human being. Unappreciative human being. Chameleon. In face, laughing. In heart, devil. You people call me Satanist. The PF leadership, they call me Satanist. Together with that idiot, you created the ministry for that Usmaili. She called me a Satanist. But all of you are the Satan. The Satan that we are seeing today is PF. A party that humiliates its people. A party that have destroyed Zambia beyond recognition. You call me Satanist, but you are the Satanist. Because your heart is evil. Honorable Yaluma went and they spoke tribal remark. Your party members are speaking tribal remark and they are walking free. But Chellah just insulted somebody and is being carried up and down. Police is moving him up and down like he's a terrorist. We are watching you. Youths of Zambia are watching you. They are going to show you. I'm telling you, they are going to show you. You are going to eat pepper soup next year. How many youths are there in Zambia? How many youths are there in Zambia? Millions. Youths of Zambia. You've seen that they have said registration of voters card is just 1 month. It's okay. Don't deny. Immediately they announce, go in groups, go in number, register, and have your NRS. Next year, because you are crying and they are sending police to you, next year they must cry. They must cry. Papas and mamas, youths, start telling your papas and mamas what is happening in Lusaka. I want to tell you, all those people in the rural areas, they have people in the urban areas. Start telling them what is going on. Let them not, if they go and give them meal, let them take and eat, but don't vote for them. If they give them chitenge, let them wear, but don't vote for them. If they give them money, let them take. It's their money, but don't vote for them. The same way Arabia was done, that type of system, that is the way Edgar Lungu will receive his own. Edgar Lungu has done Zambia what no government on earth has done to his country. A country where very population, 18 million people only, and Edgar Lungu cannot give them a stable electricity. Only 18 million people. Here in South Africa, there is more than 80 million people and there is stable electricity. When there is load shedding, they tell you to take 1 hour and 1 hour is done. Electricity tariff is very cheap here. We stay, but look at the population. Only 18 million people. Edgar Lungu is failing to provide electricity. Edgar Lungu, you are telling the youth to go and look for opportunity. If they find shops, which electricity are they going to use to trade? You have killed the economy. You have killed the electricity, and then you are saying, I went to Kariba Dam or what? It's going to take 9 weeks for water to move from here to go here, so that load shedding will stop. 9 weeks. How many weeks do we have today? Father of liar, chief liar. Liest. You eat lying like food. Papa of lie. If you are a pastor or a prophet, you are going to be a Pentecostal pastor or prophet because they lie too much. Papa of liars. 9 weeks. Today, there is still load shedding in Zambia. My children call me. They say, Papa, there is no electricity. Edgar Lungu, the money that you said on that audio that leaked, the money that you said your leaders are depositing in the account, why not arrest them, bring that money and develop your country? Is that too big? That's why I call you Papa of liar. Chief liar. And you think you can tell my embassy to negotiate a meeting? You are fools. I don't meet with fools. I don't talk with I only, when you see me sit down and talk, I talk with intellectuals. Anything I do it with intellectuals. I don't talk with cadres that have destroyed the country beyond repair, cadres that does not use their brain. Election is 1 year ahead. Today you are campaigning. You are behaving like you are in opposition. You are behaving like an opposition. You don't believe that you are already in power. You are panicking, but you are in power. You are panicking, but you are in power. That even ordinary youths like Biflo, youths like Biflo, youths like Pilato, harmless youths like Capasso, youths like these young children, they even intimidate you. That you had to go inside your kakus and bring out the biggest police officers because you are shaking. You know that you are going. And your party go and cry to my embassy. Cry babies. Cry. Talk to Seer. Tell Seer to stop insulting our president. I don't insult your president. I tell him what he is. It will not save you. Even Jesus, it will not save you. Because even Jesus is angry with you. Even Satan himself is angry with you. Demons are even angry with you. Angels are angry with you. Everything is against you. Satan is against you. Everyone is against you. Everything is against you. What else do you want? Chief liar. You have now the title that I'm giving you, chief liar. You lie to people. You think that you are. How many people are watching me here today? Over 9,000 people. By the time we are reaching tomorrow, this thing will reach millions of Zambians. They are watching from all over the world. They are watching me. Get ready to leave the office next year because you have destroyed everything completely. You have destroyed. And I must tell you this. When somebody wants to cry, scientifically it's proven. Medically it's proven. Anytime somebody wants to cry, or anytime somebody wants to talk, give them opportunity to cry. Because when they cry, they feel better. Edgar Lungu, I'm talking to you. I know that you don't have advisors. The advisors that are advising you, they have made you pompous. They have made you think that you are almighty. They have made you think like you are Nebuchadnezzar. No. Anytime people want to cry, allow them to cry. Because when somebody cries, they feel better. Anytime somebody wants to speak, allow them to speak. Because when they speak, they feel better. You see, Zambian youths want to cry. They have been trying to cry. They have been trying to cry, but you are closing their mouth. You are suppressing that cry. Edi Galungu, allow them to cry so that they can feel better. You are killing them. When somebody wants to cry, believe me, this thing is scientifically proven. Google it. Check it everywhere. When somebody wants to cry or want to complain, give them opportunity. When they cry, they feel better. Youths of Zambia have been trying to cry. They are trying to cry. The first time they tried to cry, you sent them, what is the name of that, your special advisor? What is his name? Chris Zumani. You sent Chris Zumani to them. Who is Chris? What is Chris? Who is Chris? Chris is not their father. Chris was also a disgruntled youth. Chris was also complaining. On his Facebook, he was even calling you a playboy. Today, he has sowed this moral because of 1 rand, 2 rand. He has sowed this moral. And you sent the Chris to go and listen to the youth. Who is Chris? Your children are crying. They want to speak out something to you. You suppress them. You use the police to suppress them. Next year, you will see who the police are. I'm telling you, you will see. I believe that day during the election, there will be nobody telling them who to vote. You will cry. You will cry. You want to run to the ladies. First of all, you want to say, it's the Akainde Chellah who is engineering the youth. Where you have lost it is because you are fighting with the youth of Zambia, not UPND youths or NDC youths. Youths of Zambia, I'm saying youths of Zambia. Those are the people you are fighting with, not UPND. That's where you have messed up. Read the line. Just read the line and see for yourself that you have messed up. You have messed up the youth. Now you want to run to the women. Our youth must respect the women. They respect the women. Who they don't respect is somebody like Dorasilia. Dorasilia don't deserve respect. She's morally bankrupt. When she was giving Sata middle finger, what was she thinking? Respect the elders. The elders is Lusambo, who slapped Kambiri. What you do to others, others will do it to you. Life is a seed. Any seed you sow, you will reap it. They respect. You want to run to women. Let's respect and empower our women. 5 good years in power, 6 good years in power. What did you do for the women? I don't want to start talking about the women. Let's finish with the youth. Leave the women alone. You have killed their businesses. Most of those women, they trade from the bars. They trade from the bars. They trade from restaurants. Their businesses are dead. Some of them work in the bar. They are calling. They are writing me. They are always complaining to me. Their businesses are dead. Schools are open. They don't have money to pay their children's school fees. What you did was to rush and open casino, open big bars for foreigners, and they are benefiting, and your people are suffering. Shame on you. Shame on you. Let's forget about the ladies. Those ones, their cry is too much. You have killed their market. The money that they're supposed to use is being looted and sent abroad. Tell me one thing that is well in Zambia now. Everyone is crying. And you want to run to the women. Run to the women also. And then I start talking to the women. I remind them all the fake promises you made to them when you were taking over power. You come today, you talk about, I've made road. Road for what? Road for how much? The road whose price is exaggerated. From one road, few people have become millionaires, and that money is moved abroad. You think that we are not wise. You think that we are fool. You think you can fool us. How much does that road cost? How was the tender procedure done? If you make road, I'm telling you, I'm putting it to you and your government. If you make road, it's so costly. You have become wealthy from that same road that we are talking about. Selfish people, selfish individuals. Selfish individuals. Selfish individuals. Shame on you. Shame on PF. Shame on you all. And those people that are supporting you, shame on you. Next year, we shall see. Ask me a question. Let me answer your question. People are hungry. The youths are hungry. And you are telling them that they are lazy. They must go and look for something to do. Where are they going to find it? For example, here in South Africa, there is youth empowerment. Even people that are not working, they are getting salary. People that have HIV and AIDS, they get salary for having HIV and AIDS. Here in South Africa, they get money. Corona came, they are getting money for it. In many other countries, there is opportunities. There is opportunities. But in Zambia, which opportunity are the youth having? You tell them to go and look for something to do. What would they do? They come to voice out. They come to voice out their cry to you, and you send the police to them. Your wisdom is shattered. Your brain is rotten. There is nothing remaining there again. You have become a Nebuchadnezzar of the new era. Your heart has been hardened and heading for destruction. There is nothing. There is nothing. In a normal country, when you see Chellah talking like that, when you see Chellah voicing out like that, you can actually see that this is frustration. This is frustration going on. You should have summoned the youths. What is going on? Not the thing you send that Zumani. Who is Chris? What is Chris? You sent him to go and talk to the youth. Who is he? Youth minister, that one that is dormant there like a pot of swimming pool that doesn't move up and down, just sitting on the chair doing nothing. You sent him to go and talk to the youth. The youth want to talk to you as the president, because when you were looking for vote, you didn't send Chris Zumani. You didn't send Emmanuel Mulenga. You went on your own. And next year you will start gallivanting with the Holy Bible again, looking for the people to swindle. Thank God, do as I say, it's no longer in Zambia. Everybody's eyes open. They are watching you. They are watching you. Cannot happen again. They have destroyed the country completely. I remember when I just came to South Africa, when I received money from Zambia. By the time Commander One, my son, was sending me some of my money in Zambia, if it comes here, it's big, it's huge. Rand was nowhere near Kwacha. Today you have destroyed it. Today Rand is trading at 15 to $1. Kwacha is trading at 18 to $1. What else? If Edgar Lungu, use your brain and resign. Use your brain and resign. Resign with dignity, because you have failed. Now you are forcing B10. Going from chief to chief. Forcing B10. Doing campaign when campaign has not even started. Doing campaign. Campaign have not started. You go here, you gather people in number, and tomorrow you come and announce that people are dying in corona. Who are you cheating? Do you think that Zambian people are not watching? They are watching. During the time of MMD, things were not even bad like this, but people removed Rupia Banda and put a man that everybody was afraid of. People were saying Sata was a Satanist. He will bring homosexual. People closed their ears and voted for him because they were tired of MMD. But things were okay during MMD. Imagine now that you have destroyed Zambia completely. Who do you think will vote for you? Even your wife will not vote for you. Resign. I'm telling you, I'm giving you advice as a brother. Resign. You have destroyed the country. Resign. Resign. Okay. Thank you for opening our eyes. Of course, everybody in Zambia today is awake. Prophet Anointed Bernard Siame said, Papa, speak about B10. Of course. Why are they talking about B10? What is special? Why, if B10 is so important, why not keep it after election? Then you introduce it. After election, if it's so nice, keep it after election, introduce it. No. You are busy negotiating who will vote for you, who will vote for you. Idiotic government. Edgar Lungu, next year, you will not even get 30%. You will not get 30%. Believe me, there is no normal human being in Zambia that will rise up and vote for. Even the men of God that you paraded them, and you say, men of God are speaking. They want to be 10. Which men of God? Those idiots are the people you call men of God. Hungry people. You want to use B10 to divide Catholic Church. That's why I'm saying, you people, PF government, you are calling me Satanist. You are the Satanist. There has always been unity in Catholic. I respect Catholic because of unity. They are united and they are so organized. But because of B10, PF want to divide Catholic Church. A whole bishops of Catholic, the fathers of the church rose up and said, withdraw B10. And few idiots that call themselves parliamentary Catholics gathered and say, no, we are parliamentary Catholic. When did the parliamentary Catholic start? This is the evil that PF is bringing in Roman Catholic Church. They want to divide Roman Catholic Church. Let me also tell you something. There is no country that fights with Roman Catholic Church and win. I swear. I'm telling you, Google it, check it. There is no country, there is no political party that fights with Roman Catholic Church and win. Roman Catholic Church, youths, these two people, respect them. Fear them. They are not cadres. When they tell you don't do this, don't do it. They don't lie. Roman Catholic. Somebody will cry. Somebody will cry. You are joking with Roman Catholic. They tell you withdraw the B10. The people are not happy. You know that Roman Catholic is the majority in the whole world. Roman Catholic can delete Zambia as a country, delete it out. Roman Catholic are so spiritual people. They are not jokers. They are not Pentecostal people. They are not those people that you carried and paraded in a parliament that called themselves men and women of God. You gave them 1 and 2 and they come and talk rubbish. Roman Catholic don't do that. They will delete you. I'm telling you, they will delete you straight. You want to use B10 to divide Roman Catholic. Edgar, think again. Think again. Believe me. The fight you have picked, these two fights that you have picked with the youths, with the Roman Catholic, it will not end well. They will mess you up. You will come back and remember me. You see this video, save it, watch it again. Next year after election, you will remember me. I'm telling you. People that are advising you, they are telling you that everything is okay. Don't play. Two people, Roman Catholic. Even me as a supernatural human being, I respect their leaders. I respect Roman Catholic. That's why I always say it anywhere. If there was a church that I wanted to go to, if there was a church I was going to step my foot and become a member, it was Roman Catholic. I don't play with them. They have principle. When they tell you it's no, no is no. When they tell you yes, yes is yes. They don't care about your brown envelope. They are not Pentecostal hungry idiot. Those people you summon every 18th October to come and say, those people that come and worship you and worship Sumaili. Roman Catholic don't have time for those rubbish. When they tell you no, it's no. When they tell you yes, it's yes. Because they have told you, withdraw that B10. Obey them. Withdraw it. And because you have tampered the youth, because these two people, I'm telling you, these two people, these two organizations, the youths and the Catholic, Edgar, if you are wise, please respect these two people. If Roman Catholics say withdraw B10, do it. I know what I'm talking about, my brother. I know Roman Catholic. The day they tell you it's over for you, it's over. You want to use B10 to divide Catholic. Those idiots that you call your parliamentarian that say we are Catholic parliamentarian that want to disobey the bishops. Do you think you want to use government, ordinary temporal thing, PF, ordinary PF, you want to use it to divide, to disobey the bishops of Catholic? You'll be deleted. Mark my word. Don't mess up with Catholic people. Don't mess up with Catholic leadership. Hey, the guy, you remember me. You see this thing I'm telling you today? You remember me. You remember me. You are joking with Catholics. You now have your parliamentarian, Catholic parliamentarian, for the first time in the history of Zambia, just because of B10. I feel sorry for you. Continue fighting the Catholic and continue fighting the youths. We shall see. We shall see where this thing is going. I want you to ask me your question. Let me take your questions now. The illegal Mukula exportation. Of course, it's too much. Those people who say Digalung is not corrupt. There was a time youths in PF rose up and caught illegal trees, illegal Mukulas. Where are those Mukulas? It has gone into some people's pockets. The guy is a heartless human being I've never seen in my life. The guy is so heartless. Okay. Ask me your question. Parliamentarian Catholic. When did it start? It just started now. It just started now. Because of testiness of power, desperation. Edgar Lungu is already a president, but he can't believe that he's a president. He's still shaking. He still doesn't believe that he's a president. He's still desperate. Campaign has already started now. You can see Bowman Lusambo is busy donating this, is busy donating that. That one is donating this, that one is donating that. You can see. They are shaking. But when I started, they say, see, one is nobody, just ordinary Satan, is a cheap magician. Today, they don't sleep. They are thinking, where are we going to go and campaign? Which chief are we going to meet? All those things are vanity. Rupia Banda did them. Where is he today? Continue. Tell Tayali to stop talking about the youth. You know, I am making an appeal, a very passionate appeal to not only Mr. Tayali, but also to Mr. Simon Mwewa. You know, you have huge followings on Facebook. Millions of people are touched by what you post. Millions of people are touched by what you say. I want you to use your platform to fight for the people of Zambia. Deep down your hearts, you know what I'm talking about. You know that PF has failed to rule the nation. I want you to use your. I'm talking to Simon Mwewa and Chilifia Tayali. You know, In all, integrity is very, very important. People are not being remembered by how much they had, how much they have, how much they make. People are being remembered by the legacy they have lived. Mandela today is celebrated all over the world by the legacy he has lived. Many people, heroes, are being celebrated by the legacy they have lived. I want you to put good name in front. Forget about whatever is going on. You can survive without supporting PF. You have a way, even if you want, I can come in and help you in any way that I can. But do the right thing. Stop supporting PF. And stop fighting like children. Those things are the things that children does. There are so many big issues that are going on in Zambia that needs attention. Youths of Zambia are following you hugely. Tile is having over 200 and something thousand. Simon is having over 200 and something thousand. You can see you're having more than 500,000 people, youths that are following you. They want to be inspired by you. No, those things you are doing, your wife, your ass is big, your ass is small, your marriage will last for 2 years. Those things, leave it for children. Allow children to do those things. Don't you are old enough. Stop doing those things. You must be focusing on important things. There are things that are affecting the youth in Zambia. Youths are looking up to you. Youths are coming to your page. Stop those childish things that you do. Focus on the way to build Zambia. Today I am talking about Zambia, because there is no one that is talking about Zambia. If you, Chilifiataili, or you, Simon, can be talking about Zambia, reminding the people how bad the government is, you will not hear me talk about it, because there will be people that are talking. But people would love to come to your page to hear something about your country. Then you start talking about this one is this one. You start fighting like children. If you are doing that, what are children going to learn from you? What legacy are you leaving for the generation to come? Are they going to see you as comedians? Are they going to see you as people that insult themselves like husband and wives? Unless you are homosexual, which Zambian government does not allow. You love each other. You go and talk privately and solve your problem privately and come in public and help the people of Zambia to talk about development. Talk about something that is very, very important. Don't talk about your ass is very, very big. Come on. Don't talk about your wife, your marriage is going to last for 2 years. Those things are rubbish. What do you benefit from that? Zambia is burning. Zambia is suffering. People are suffering in Zambia. People are going through hell in Zambia. Why not, two of you that have two following, why not come and start educating the youths? Start telling the youth. Start speaking the truth. Start telling them the truth. Forget about how much you get from this person, how much you get from that person. No. Chilifiata, I love him. I am the one that registered the party from my own money, because I love him. I cannot stand up and speak bad thing against him or say this and say that. No. Because there is something that is very, very pressing in Zambia. Zambia needs development. These are the things that I want Chilifiataile and Simon to be talking about. Stop talking about yourselves. This is for children. Leave it for children. You can leave those things for... you should have left those things for Chellah and other young people. They can do it and entertain themselves. Those things are not for you. You are so grown. You are so grown for such things, Youths are looking up to you. Youths love you. Youths are following you. Youths want to learn something from you. So don't stop doing this type of thing. It doesn't take anyone anywhere. You will lose respect. You will lose respect. You will have a Facebook follower, Facebook like, Facebook engagement, but you lose respect. Good name is better than riches. Create name for yourself. By the time PF is leaving government next year, let people say, of course, Tyler open our eyes to see the corruption that is going on in PF, like he was doing before. He was doing a very good job before. Let people say, Mr. Simon open our eyes to see the corruption that was going on in our country. Let people say that. Those other things you are doing does not make sense. Leave it for Ivanka and the other young people, these other young people. They can do and entertain themselves, but such things should not be found in your pages. You are grown-up people. You have children. What are your children learning from you? What are you going to tell your children? What are you going to teach your children? Give me another question. Give me another question. Come with your question. What about 2021? Are you going to pay for him again? Of course. If he does the right thing, what is 150,000? That is nothing. What about Sata's son? Sata's son, I don't understand that question. Sewan, this is why I love you. You are so wise. God bless you. Jagaban, ask God for that to bless me with success. Okay. Police bicycle. Those are the issues that you must put on your head as you are going to vote next year. Those are the issues that you must put on your head. How is the progress of the TV station? We are progressing. We are doing very well. And I forgot to say that I did an interview with BBC, which is going to be played very soon on BBC, about myself, about Zambia, and about my experience, what I believe in, and so on. Sata's child was always eating for mocking the youths. This is one thing that I always tell people. There is no one from Sata's family that can mock the youths, because Edgar Lungu has not done well to Sata. Sata is not happy where he is, because there is no single person from Sata's family that is benefiting from the leadership of Edgar Lungu. Sata's daughter, I believe she has her view, and everybody have also the right to their view, but she must be the first person in forefront fighting for for her father's property, which is the PF. Where she is now, she should have been a minister. Yes, that is the father's property. The father suffered for that party. The father was tear gas for that party. The father was insulted by Dorasilia for that party. What has Edgar Lungu done for Sata's family? The only thing he did was to carry Sata's wife and throw him outside the country so that he can have opportunity to destroy the party that the husband labored for. Every Sata's family should be angry. Every Sata's family should have even been in forefront fighting to reclaim the glory of their father's property. Sata is not happy. You don't be coward and start supporting the government. They have destroyed your father's property. The party that your father fought for, the same people that we are insulting your father are the people that are enjoying it. Where is Mulenga Sata? Mulenga Sata, no matter the matter, even if it's the greatest enemy to Edgar Lungu, was supposed to be a minister somewhere because that is his father's property. You can't remove him because it's not your friend. You remove him. You don't even. This is rubbish. This is nonsense. Eh? At least Sata's children should have been benefiting from the government, from the party that their father formed. That's why, my dear sister Stella, please think again. Think again. Think again. The youths are fighting the people that fought your father. You should support the youth, not the people that are against your father. Believe me. As we are talking today, what has Edgar Lungu done for Sata's family? Edgar Lungu, is he not the one that gave Sata a toll gate? The founder of a party, a whole party. He gave him a toll gate. Michael Sata's toll gate. And then he has Edgar Lungu's mom. That's rubbish. That's nonsense. You can't see that this guy don't love your father. So you must join hands with those that are fighting for the legacy of your father. Don't join hands with fools because they're in power. Because their power is expiring next year. Join the youths that are angry. The youth that are disgruntled. The youth that want to reclaim their land. Join them. Join them. Why is the current situation so confusing? I have put dangerous confusion in PF. Expect a lot of blunders. You will even be tired of confusion. Even them, they are tired of confusion. They don't know what to do. They have called for prayer. They have called witch doctor. Things are not working. When Godfather says you are finished, you are finished. Papa, this quietness of HH is worrying us. No, HH is not quiet. You must always go to his page. All of you that follow me on this page, when I'm live, you watch me, 9,000 people. Today it was reaching 10,000, going to 10,000 people. When HH is live, go there and watch him. Go there and follow him. It's not quiet. There is a lot of things going on. Right now, Edgar Lungu doesn't want him to campaign, but he's campaigning alone. Edgar Lungu don't want him to move. The other time he wanted to go to Matero, they didn't allow him. They didn't. So it's not quiet. You, the youths, it is now your responsibility to start campaigning through your WhatsApp. Tell the whole Zambia what is going on in Lusaka. Tell them what is going on in the Copper Belt. Tell them that things are not okay. Start talking to your people in the villages. I'm just waiting for the day Edgar Lungu will just open up the economy. He knows that the day I will open up this thing to say everybody move freely, it's finished. That day when HH will come out, it will be like Messiah. Messiah has come. He knows. That's why he has squeezed all the opposition party with the rules of COVID. He's campaigning alone. Let him continue campaigning. Let him continue going from chief to chief. But one day he will open the economy. One day he will open the bars. One day he will open things and people will go. Youths, it is your responsibility. Immediately economy is open, go to the villages and talk to villagers. This election is not about UPND and PF, NDC and PF, FDD and PF, AD and PF. No, it's about people of Zambia and corruption. Come and give me your... When Edgar is out of Zambia, are you going to become a minister of religious affairs? Number one, I'm not coming to Zambia. I've said it before. My leg will not step there, not even for a crusade, not even for a visit. My leg will never step there in Zambia forever until I die. Number two, when HH become president, the first ministry he must abolish is the Ministry of Religious Affairs. That is a useless ministry. A ministry that is created to waste money for nothing. Provincial ministry, abolish them. Those are political. Those are a position created to make the cadres feel happy. He must abolish them. He must remove them. Those are useless things. Zambia is going through crisis. Zambia is undergoing a lot of crisis. Zambia is suffering. If Edgar Lungu was a wise man, he was going to abolish this ministry. The money spent on this ministry, he can even use it to empower the youths and make them to stop crying. Papa, teach me that song from Isaiah. I don't even know it myself. I just forged it here now and started singing it. Why did you stop that spiritual song? I didn't know even what I was singing, you know. It's God's Father that just gave me song and I sang it. I didn't know that you would like it. Jagaban, there was a thing on Diamond TV about you. What was it all about? I'm always there. They always talking about me. What's your say about the protests in the bush? Can you imagine where youths were now forced to go and protest in the bush, talking to their father through the bush? That's a rubbish father. a selfish father, a greedy father, fear father. You are afraid of innocent people. Those children, they were saying, where's Pilato, Biflo, and all of them? They say, we don't have a gun. We came in peace. They came to you in peace. You follow them with bullets. You follow them with guns. You follow them with police. Why don't you allow them to come to State House and meet you as the president? Even ZNBC talk about it. Of course, it's a useless TV station. Nonsense. Oscar, you say, I love you so much. Lord, your laughter. Okay. Come with your questions. That's true, Seer one. We don't need those ministries. Those are total waste of time. Thank you, Papa, for talking about the protest. Of course. God bless you. The voice of the voiceless. Team Jagaban all the way. God bless you. Papa, is it possible that Zambian economy will bounce back? Very easy. I hear people say, so if HH become president now, the country will bounce back. Very easy. Let me tell you something about Hakainde Hichilema. Since now that I started to like him, he listens. He hears. I don't talk to him. I don't have his phone number. People have sent me his phone number, but I can't talk to him. So that tomorrow people will not say, because he's talking to Seer one, I don't have anything. I don't want to have anything to do with him or his party. But I've realized that when I'm live speaking, he always watch me. And whatever I say, he tried to put it in practice. He listens. He's able to listen. People are saying, if HH go into power, so now everything will be okay. Yes. What is killing Zambia is corruption. When HH goes into power, he must arrest all these ministers, all of them. It happened in Singapore. Singapore was the most corrupt country on earth. Today, Singapore has zero corruption, and Singapore is one of the most developed countries on earth. Zambia is more blessed than Singapore. Once all these people are arrested, we are going to, HH is going to tell them, and together with people, we are not going to put you in jail. All we want is bring back all the money that you looted. Believe me, in 3 days, Zambia will have billions. Use that money, pay your debt. They have stolen all those money. Those monies are outside the country. So I'm telling you, they are there. All those monies are brought back to your country. Use it to pay your debt. Invest in industry, not in roads. Roads without goods to carry on the road is useless. Zambia was never lacking road. Zambia has nice road. I was in Zambia for seven years. I was always traveling from Lusaka to Copperbelt. I never met any traffic. Everything was okay. What needed was rehabilitation. There was no need for making that road for 1.2 billion. That few people have become multi-millionaire out of that road. Rehabilitation. Zambia needs industry. Your president and the people that are ruling you are behaving like people that borrow money to eat, to spend, not to invest. When you borrow money, you don't eat it. When you borrow money, you invest it. Out of the profit, you pay back your loan. How can you borrow money and start building road when there are no goods to carry on the road? There are no industries. If you borrow money, open Mulungushi Textile. People are making money, you are paying back your loan. Open companies. Invest money in Mazabuka Sugar. Invest money in Lafayette Cement. Invest money. Open up the country. In fact, Zambia has a lot of money that you can actually start making your own car, like Nigeria is doing today. Nigeria is making their own cars. Innocent Motors is from Nigeria. But the problem, there are nobody that are advising the president. You borrow money, you build road. Now you can't pay the loan. The road is not bringing anything to you. What type of stupidity is that? What type of nonsense is that? When you borrow money, you don't spend it. A money borrowed can never be spent. When you borrow money, invest it so that when you start making profit, you start paying your loan. Edgar Lunga and his leadership, they are down. They don't know nothing. That's why they borrow money. They are building road. They are building this. They are building useless things. And in those roads that they are building, even the airports they built, how many planes land in Zambia per day? How many planes land in Zambia per day? You can discover that it's not even up to 3 planes that land in Zambia. And you build an airport that even South Africa cannot build. Even Ethiopia cannot build. Even Nigeria, every minute there is a plane landing. And it's now that Nigeria is renovating their airport. You build that airport because few people want to benefit from it. They will say, this airport has cost us 20 billion. As a matter of fact, it has cost only 200 million. Few people are rich, and you call it development. And now you have landed your country into perpetual depth. I'm even shocked. I'm even afraid to hear. Very soon they will make an announcement. To cover the protest that the B-Flow and the Pilato was making, the movement and everything that on that day, it cost us $20 million US. Very soon you may hear that announcement. Don't play with PF. That's useless parade they did that day. They will give you the bill. You pay through your nose. I know them. Why building that type of airport? How many planes is landing in Zambia? I was watching a documentary where they said, no, if we build a nice airport, it will attract people to be coming to Zambia. Are you mad? Who told you that somebody will finish bathing in their country, finish dressing in their country, just to fly to Zambia because of airport? Who are the leaders of PF? Who is advising Edgar Lungu? Where are the advisors? No, we have developed the airport so that it will attract investment. How? Who told you that people just fly from their country to come and see your airport? That money that was used to build the airport was going to be used to open an industry. Make concrete industry. Today, as I'm talking in Zambia, everything, including toothpick, is imported from South Africa. Everything is imported from South Africa. Are you telling me that Edgar Lungu cannot open an industry that make toothpick? Open an industry that make plate for food. Open an industry that make pot for cooking. Youths will go and get employment. The money they are making, you use it to pay back your loan. You use it for useless things because you want to benefit. What is wrong with Zambia? What is wrong with PF? Even a perfume, ordinary perfume is imported from South Africa. Go to ShopRite. Go to go everywhere. Everything is coming from South Africa. All those money that you are looting, why not use it to open industry? Let people go and benefit. Your country will grow. The GDP will grow. That is why people who are saying, so you think HH comes, he will make magic. a person that has brain enters in Zambia, believe me, Zambia will be the best country in the world. Because Zambia is blessed. Even the people of Zambia are so hardworking. I have lived in so many countries on earth. The people of Zambia are so hardworking. They work from morning to night. They get peanut. They get nothing as salary, but they work hard for it. That's why Chinese are taking advantage of them. Go to the mine. Zambians are mining under hot condition without anything. They are mining. They are working very hard. What they need is leadership to develop the country. But there is no leadership. It's just leadership of fools. Ask me your question, please. Ask me your questions. Don't worry about Chellah. Chellah is coming out. This week he must come out. Because they have charged him in Copperbelt. He must go to court. They give him bail. And then they will charge in Lusaka. He must go to court. They give him bail. He come out. And then he start going to court. Because what he committed is a bailable offense. Papa talk about lifestyle audit for the government. Rotten people. They are rotten. Very rotten people. See, one you have quenched our taste today. God bless you. I'm glad. So we loves you. Thank you. I love you, Mom. Those fire trucks. Can you imagine a government who are the advisors of Edgar Lungu? Everybody just want to steal. Everyone want to steal. Everyone want to steal. But thank God, Zambian people have waken up. Zambian people are awake. And the reason why I'm confident on Akainde Echilema, I don't support rubbish. I don't support something that loses. Anything I support, anything I tell you will happen, will happen. The reason why I tell you that HH is going to be the president, whether you like it or not, is because I have seen he has managed to hold his business. If he can manage to hold his business and become the single richest man in Zambia without being a president, how is he going to fail to manage a nation? So that's why I encourage all the youths. Speak to your people. Speak to your people. Speak to your people. Speak to those of your people in the villages. Tell them to say, no more voting tribal, no more voting for tribe. Let us vote for somebody that will liberate our country for us. It's easy for us to remove Akainde Echilema if he mess up. If he mess up, we'll remove him quickly. Not even wasting time. Youths will rise up and remove him again. But as for now, let us try him. The same way he developed his business. Let him develop Zambia like this. Believe me, Zambia is the best country in the world. The richest country in Africa. Natural resources. I was there. I'm telling you. I was there. There is oil there in Zambia. Oil is there in Zambia. There is diamond. There is gold. There is emerald. The second richest emerald producing country in the whole world. You know how God bless Zambia. But leadership of greedy people, leadership of people that want to benefit alone is destroying Zambia. Enough is enough. Why was Chellah arrested? Why are they even taking long to release him? They must release him. Let him start going to court. Let the case go to court. Let the case go to court. He's a young boy. What does he know? What does he know? What does Chellah know? Chellah don't know that he's a young boy. People that committed big crime, like beating Chishimbakamburi, is moving up and down. That is the person that threatened violence. Tutuan Glube. That man was caught on audio saying he's going to send his boys to go and deal with an innocent boy. I could see that boy started shivering. That's why I call them local champions. You see this type of tagrism you do there in Zambia. Those type of useless tagrism you do in Zambia. You buy boot, then you buy a cap, then you call yourself commander, you become a tag. Come outside Zambia, come and do tag in South Africa. Go outside the country like Nigeria, go and do tag. When you finish doing tag, then we know that you are a tag. Tutuan Glube was caught on audio saying, I'm going to send people to sort you out. I'm going to send people to beat you. Such a person is moving freely. Law is not following that person. He's threatening violence. He's telling somebody, I'm going to send the boys to come and deal with you. He's saying it. Even said, I'm going to give this thing to police. Zambia police, look at yourselves. Look at yourselves. Tutuan Glube is insulting you. He's saying you are nothing. He doesn't care about you. Zambia police, wake up. You see what army did in Malawi. By the way, that old man must go and rest and allow new people to rule the country. You see what army did in Malawi. If care is not taken, army will do it to you in Zambia. If you allow yourself to become a cadre, somebody is threatening violence. Tutuan Glube is saying, I'm going to send boys to deal with you. I'm going to send boys to harm you, to do this. And you are allowing him to work for free? Tutuan Glube was threatening the youth to say, break the bones of the youth for protesting. Which law allow you, even if the greatest criminal is not a criminal until proven guilty? That's why there is court of law. When somebody commits a crime, they must go to court and be proven guilty or not guilty. When you are proven guilty, you go to jail. Nobody has the right to break your bone. A lawmaker in PF who will soon go to Kabwe and start begging the youth to vote for him. A lawmaker is threatening violence and the police is quiet. And you rush to pick Chellah, who was just speaking, who was just talking. Nothing. A young boy who doesn't know anything, who survived using camera. You picked him and you are parading him up and down like you have won a jackpot. That's why I call you local champions. Local champions. You are taking him to court. Edgar Lungu, why you don't take me to court? Why you don't sue me in International Criminal Court? Why you don't sue me? Have I not? What do you want me to say to provoke you to sue me? Tell me, let me say it. You are a coward. You are parading an innocent child up and down, Chellah, small boy, and you are clapping hand for yourself. We have arrested Chellah. I see in all your useless pages like Smart Eagle, Zambia Report, those useless pages of yours, they are celebrating we have arrested Chellah. Who is Chellah? Is Chellah also a human being? If you arrest Chellah, is he also a trophy? You can even clap yourself for arresting Chellah. Who is Chellah? Useless leadership that don't have priority. A leadership that don't know their left and their right. Anywhere they go here, they don't know what to do. You arrest Chellah and you are clapping for Chellah. We have arrested Chellah. It was on Satan, it was everywhere. Chellah has been arrested. Who is Chellah? Ordinary camera boy. You call it victory. Local champions. Idiots. Come to International Criminal Court here. It's here in South Africa. Let me tell the world who you are. Why are you not suing me? Because I know you cannot arrest me. It's not possible. I want you in court. I want you in court. What is it? Tell me what you want me to say from my mouth that will provoke you to sue me. I will say it. Run into my embassy. I cannot negotiate with you. You are a coward. You are a coward. You are a blatant coward. You are a blatant coward. Your government is government of cowards. Go into my embassy to ask for negotiation. Who will negotiate with you? Me. What will you give me? What are we going to talk about? Tell me what we are going to sit down and talk about. And my embassy is calling me. Call me for what? The time they arrested me there, you came there and spoke to them. Did they listen to you? And today you have become important because Seer one is talking. They haven't seen anything. When I open my TV station, that's when Edgar Lungu, you watch my TV station in your sitting room. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You will hear it yourself. Your time is up. Coward. Ask me a question. Ask me a question. Talk about the 3 pigs in my life. After that president to go and sit down. You're already 80 something years old. And the last election, you used tippers to rig election. And you stay. This is the uselessness that we have in Africa's leaders. You were caught stealing. And if you have moral right, you are just going to say, okay, you, Chikwera, take over. Or Chilima, take over. But you want to contest to be embarrassed. Nonsense. See, I want to enjoy this life. God bless you. And make sure that you have already followed this page or you have liked this page so that anytime I'm live, you are going to be hearing a lot. You are going, I've not even started, I've not even started anything. When I start, you will know, when I start, you will know. So make sure you are following this page so that you don't miss anything, okay? Make sure you like the page. Make sure that you have subscribed to the page. God bless you. Jagaban, I can't wait for your TV station. It's coming. Be patient. Help us, the youth who protested. The youth are protested. They know they are right. That's why I always encourage Zambian youth to travel. If you are not traveling, make sure that you are watching what other politicians, opposition politicians, download the videos of Julius Malema. Download and watch. Read history, read law. If you read law, you understand your right. There is no way you can go to police and say, give us permission to protest. No, you only give them notification. They don't need to permit you to protest. And they don't need to intimidate you. And you must know that when you are protesting and you are arrested, that is what is called an unlawful assembly. You have the right to be given a bail, whether police bond or in the court. So don't be afraid. They will arrest you and put you in. You will come out and continue doing what you are doing until they are tired of arrest. You must open your eyes. Don't be intimidated. The reason why they intimidate you a lot in Zambia is because you don't travel. Watch Julius Malema. Look at him addressing the president. Look at him addressing the parliament. Look at him single-handedly removing Jacob Zuma from power. Speaking with boldness because you understand his right. That's what I want youth of Zambia to be doing. You watch Seer one, see the way I speak to them and put it on their head that they are corrupt. That's what you need. Teach us our human right. That is your human right to protest. It's your human right. You don't need. You think police will give you permission to protest? No. In every country, police is always corrupt. The savior is always the army. Look at what happened in Malawi. The army had to start beating the police and chase them out from the streets. If care is not taken, it will happen in Zambia next year. Police, wake up. They are using you. They don't even pay you. They pay you peanuts. They pay you nothing. They are looting. For example, I was reading on Watchdog where they say the former ZAF commander, his property was worth 40-something million kwachas. Where did he get all those money from? His genius are getting peanuts, but former ZAF commander, I was reading on Watchdog there, 40-something million kwacha. Where is he getting it from? Junior staff, these people that sent you to go and beat up the protester, they don't go. While you go, they are in the office looting millions, looting billions. When you come out, they send you to beat your brothers and your sisters, and you go, we are beating our brothers and our sisters. No. Protect your country, not the party. Party will come and go, but your country will remain forever. Where is MMD? It came, it went. Where is UNIP? It came, it went. Where is PF? It came, it's going next year. Don't protect the party, protect your country. Any other question? I like you, Seer one. God bless you. Jagaban is more enlightened than the owners of the country. Thank you. We are watching you, Williams. Thank you. What of me, Papa? Help me. I need your help. Tell me, what type of help do you need? If you need a help of any kind, please make sure you send me a message on WhatsApp. And please, about Alice Musukwa, plead to the president. You know, Alice has turned out to be, that's why I congratulate women in Zambia. You have waken up, you have become so brave more than the men. You know, Alice, I've become her fan. You know, I'm always watching her because she's always saying the truth. Alice Musukwa, you must continue what you are doing. You know, the whole world is watching you. The whole world is appreciating the work that you are doing for Zambia. This is the work that Chilifata is supposed to be doing. This is the work that Simon was supposed to be doing. They are men. You know, they are men. They are supposed to be doing this, but they refuse to do those things and do children thing. And people like Alice has taken it up. Lily has taken it up. There is this other lady from outside the country. I've forgotten her name. She's always on Facebook fighting for the right of Zambian people and so on and so forth. All the people that are speaking for the good of the nation. Believe me, you are fighting not for yourself, but for generation to come. You'll be remembered. The same way Mandela is being celebrated, next year you are going to be celebrated. Believe me. Yes, Lily is my inspiration. Of course, Lily is doing a marvelous job. You know, Lily is doing a work that's unbelievable. You know, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Watching this is wisdom. God bless you. When HH come to power, he must send Chinese back. No, Chinese is good. Chinese is not bad. And someone said, proud Mushimba. Of course, she's proud Musamba. Is doing very, very well, you know. Sometimes I'm on Facebook, on my timeline, people share her posts of how she's managing to expose the corruption of this useless government. She's doing a very good job. And then someone say, Butter. Yes, that lady Butter. These people are on fire. They are doing a lot of work. Like I was saying, Chinese is good people, depending on how you use them. China is like a knife. If you hold it in the handle area, you will cut very well. If you use it in wrong area, it will cut you. The same way when Sata came into power, he sat with Chinese and taught them how to operate in his country. That is what HH must do. Immediately he take over power, he will tell them, if you are going to mistreat my people, pack your things and go. Simple. Pack your things and go. You cannot come here. Rachel Butter, yes, that's her name. You cannot come here and call my people foreigners in my land. You cannot come here and mistreat them. You cannot come here and subject them to slavery, put them in containers. No. That's what HH must do. What about Mukuka? Mukuka, of course, he's doing a very big job. It's just that I don't know the names of all these youth that have risen to fight against corruption. I want you to be encouraged. Don't be intimidated. Go ahead. You will be arrested, yes. If they can arrest you, they can arrest you. But you will not go to jail. When they arrest you, they will give you bail. You go home and continue what they are talking. They arrest you again. They give you bail. There is no going to jail without going to court. Forget about it. Don't be shaken by them. They will be tired of arresting you. Very soon, next year, the army is going to help you. The army is going to be next to the people. The army is going to defend the people, not the party. Mark my words somewhere. Let them try to rig the election next year. You will see. Forget it. Relax. Add Mukuka to the list. I've added him to the list. He's doing a very good job. I watch his video. It always appear on my timeline. What about Shipwe Kabwe? EPP party. I don't know him, but anyone that is talking for the people, anyone that is standing with the people, God will bless you. You'll be remembered next year. Believe me. I'm not going to come there to your country, Zambia, you fought for your country. You will enjoy your country. We miss you. And please remember that I don't have any representative in Zambia that I send to collect money from you, or I send to give you do as I say, or I send to give you this and that. There is somebody that is using my name, Moses Spirit. Though we are following him, we are soon going to catch him. Moses Spirit, and there is another lady that calls herself a prophetess what that represent me, and many of them that use my name to steal money from people. I do not have any representative in Zambia that ask you for money. No. If anyone write you from Zambia and say, this is Seer one, send money for me to do this, it's a lie. There is Joe, CFM. There is Evans. There is Nyirenda. There is Oscar. These three guys are there in Zambia running the Christ Freedom Ministry in Zambia, but they can never ask you to send money to them or anything. No. So be careful of these people that are stealing money from you. And Michael Zulu, I want to tell you to be strong. No matter the insult that you receive, be strong. It's part of us. Receiving insult is part of us. Don't be shaken by what anyone says. Continue fighting for what is right. Anyone in Zambia today know what is right and what is wrong. Everyone know that Edgar Lungu and his leadership have destroyed the country beyond repair. Anyone that is supporting them now does not have their mind intact. So you will receive a lot of insult, Michael Zulu, but continue fighting for the people and every other person that is fighting for the people. Mutale Manza is doing a good job. You know, that lady made me happy because she destroyed Bowman. She clipped Bowman's wing. Everyone must continue fighting. Even you that is watching me, that is mentioning people's name, start talking on behalf of your country. What do you think about introduction of deputy ministry? For what reason? Those things are useless. Thank you, big man, Michael Zulu. Thank you. Papa, even Gibet, everyone. Is there any other question that you want to ask me that you would love me to answer before we call it a night? Thank you for the alert, Jakaban. Thank you. Any other question? Okay. I have spoken for almost 3 hours. I'd love to say thank you and I love you. I will always be on your side. I will never betray you. I will always pray for you. I love Zambia. And may you be blessed. If you have not liked this page, like it and follow it so that anytime I'm live, you receive notification. Are you doing campaign or what? Make me understand. Who am I campaigning for? I always watch you. I love you, Papa. They are accusing Lily for scam over donations. How much donation do you have? Lily's blessed. What is that donation? She has a lot of money. That one, I know her. So don't talk about those things. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Florence. See, one we love you. Lim, Elias. God bless you. More volume, Papa. We are watching from Lusaka. God bless you. Who was the mastermind of gassing? Edgar Lungu must tell us. Edgar Lungu and his police. They must tell us. Why are they not telling us? Papa, these your men have mentioned also in Zambia. Yes, they are in Zambia. We love you. You don't disappoint us, Papa. I will not disappoint you. Good night, Papa. Much love. God bless you. And Zambian people love you too. Thank you for that love. Thank you, Jakaban. Long live. Thank you. Thank you. Man of God, you have taught me. As a student, I've learned a lot. CJ, God bless you. Continue talking for the poor Zambian. Kasim Sims, thank you. I was late. I guess I need to listen. You must watch it from the beginning. I said a lot of good things and eye-opening things today. Are you married? See, one. It's urgent. Good night.